Lonesome No More was a slogan that Kurt Vonnegut used in his book Slapstick. We understand that you can't get rid of loneliness just by getting rid of aloneness. Kurt Vonnegut knew this as a soldier who survived the Allied firebombing of Dresden, Germany after being captured by the Nazis and held as a prisoner of war. He suffered from PTSD during his war experience and after that, was depressed. He attempted suicide. He wrote often about loneliness and the need for community to support every person in their struggle with loneliness. Kurt Vonnegut's mother-in-law was twice institutionalized for mental health issues, and Kurt Vonnegut's own mother committed suicide.
The way some people have dealt with these problems has been through suicide. Your mother committed suicide. I've read reports that you've had your own brush with that attempt towards that.
Well, see, there's a strong reason not to commit suicide because you leave that as a legacy to those who survive you. If you have been close to a suicide, particularly of a parent, whenever you have to solve a problem, you will think of suicide as, it's to hell with it.
You're not going to do this,
What,
are you?
kill myself?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I hope not.
Well, come on.
1 in 5 people do, in any given year, have a mental health condition. We have to remember that it can happen to anyone. It doesn't discriminate.
Here in the state of Indiana, we have the highest rate of teens who have contemplated suicide and the second highest of teens who have actually committed suicide.
I was once a depressed, angst-ridden Hoosier teen. Like most everyone, I've had my own experiences with mental illness, and most everyone else I know has too. How do we find ways to understand one another and support each other? Until recently, society's one response to mental illness was to put people into institutions. We're now getting to a place where we as a society can talk more openly about mental health and mental illness.
We hope that by breaking down stigma, that is one of the ways that people will seek help sooner.
This is an organization that's drawn on Vonnegut's legacy to promote artistic expression and freedom of communication in our community, and for young people in particular.
By working with the Kurt Vonnegut Memorial Library, we're being introduced to an entirely different audience than we normally get to see.
The Vonnegut Museum and Library is a great resource for information, for programming, and for community in and of itself. And they are doing many more programs in other cities, as well as making local programs available by podcast in 2018.
Mental health affects all of us every day, and the Kurt Vonnegut Museum and Library is creating meaningful programming along with our community partners for 2018. We ask Kurt Vonnegut fans all over the world to contribute a gift that is meaningful to you so that we can help people be lonesome no more.